Is Link gonna be playable in the next Zelda game?
I don't know. I just got here.
For those who have seen the recent Nintendo Direct or just a trailer of the new Zelda game, then you might have noticed a lack of Link going on. And that was of course intentional, as this brand new Zelda game features Zelda as the main protagonist instead of Link. Link just falls into this dark pit of despair somewhere. I don't know. The point is, Zelda is the main protagonist, and in that trailer, Zelda is shown off to be as the only playable character in the game. However, with this new ESRB rating, we actually get a little bit more detail on the game's description. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. I'm just going to read this word for word to make it easier. This is an adventure game in which players assume the role as Zelda, as we all already know, as she attempts to dispel rifts throughout Hyrule and rescue Link. As Link, players use a sword and arrows to defeat enemies. I'm sorry. Oh, what? Yeah, so Link is playable in this game. To what extent, we don't know. But that is interesting. I mean, the first trailer, if you've seen it already, you know that Link, while he does show up at first, he falls into this dark world maybe? Now, it's interesting that they even bring up Link in this ESRB rating. Let's kind of go into some theory territory right here. To what extent do we think that Link is going to be playable? Do we think he's going to be playable throughout the whole game? Like, right there with Zelda? Or do we think that Link could actually just be in another world, like a dark world or something? He does fall into a dark dimension kind of purple rift, so it's definitely possible that you could be playing as Zelda in the normal Hyrule and then Link playing in some dark world.
This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Like, that hasn't happened in a Zelda game, but it would be interesting having to play two characters, one in the light world and one in the dark world. That's actually an interesting thought, and this ESRB rating does kind of make it seem like we are going to be playing Link more than just the opening of the game, which absolutely could be the case. I've seen people saying that, oh, this is just going to be something you do at the beginning of the game. But my thing is, why would that be in the ESRB rating? That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why would they even mention it if it's just going to be the opening of the game? For me, it would have to be substantial enough to be put in this rating, unless there's some kind of fluke or they thought it was a bigger deal than it actually was. But that's just it. We don't know what it's going to be like. Honestly, and this is really pie in the sky, kind of a tinfoil hat, if you will. What if it's co-op? What if you play as Zelda or Link, and the other person can play as the other character? You know, I could be Zelda and I can have a buddy of mine play as Link, and we can go through, and Link could have the sword and arrows while Zelda has the magic. That would be insane. I can't even imagine that happening, but honestly, I'm kind of buying into the idea. I don't really think it's going to happen, just because I think that would have been a huge thing to reveal. But who knows, maybe Nintendo just wanted Zelda to have her time to shine, which it seems like she's going to be the main protagonist. Just because Link is in the game doesn't take away that Zelda is playable, even though some people might feel that way, and I can understand that. But for me personally, I'm excited to have kind of both the traditional Zelda, where you play as Link, oddly enough, and then you have the new Zelda, where you're playing as Zelda with magic and being able to summon things and have that copy ability. This just may be one of the most interesting Zelda games that we've had in a very long time. I mean, we don't really know much about the game. We kind of thought we knew just about the basic premise, right? Zelda is a magic wielder. She doesn't really fight in a conventional way. She fights kind of in a roundabout way of having other enemies attack for her, or she just like summons a rock and throws a rock. But then you have Link into the mix, and it's like, what is he doing exactly? I thought we were rescuing him, which from this description, we are still rescuing Link. So him and Zelda aren't quite together, it seems like. So the separated, but also playable? I don't know. What do you think down in the comments below? Because I am in theory mode right now. I am so excited about this news. I know some people are a little mixed, you know, Link coming in and possibly taking the spotlight, but I honestly think this is a really cool idea. I hope it's the whole Light World Zelda, Dark World Link. I think that'd be really fascinating. Or, you know, playing Link in certain sections. I don't know. We'll just have to see when the game drops. But this is an interesting update. Let me know in the comments below what you feel about this update. Are you mixed? Are you happy? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. God bless.